Hello one and all, this is WellArmedWithTacos and welcome to Let's Play Something Subnautica again. This is my second time doing a Let's Play Something Subnautica. I am still playing Subnautica and I still really like it. You'll have to forgive me for not being able to speak words properly this video. I don't know why, there's something wrong with my throat. Anyways, before we actually begin, I feel compelled to point out that normally in my Let's Play videos I try to keep things like as civil as I can, as mature as I can, that sort of thing. Like I try to keep it friendly, you know what I mean? But usually as friendly as the game itself will allow. Like if it's like a very violent game I'm doing in a Let's Play, like forget the whole thing, because like I always go under the presumption that children are watching, and if it's a thing children should be able to watch, which Subnautica I think is perfectly okay, I should try to keep it something that children should be able to watch. Or if it's like a violent game, like if I'm playing Doom or whatever, it's like, at that point, what are you even doing here? But before we begin, this is just me playing this on my own time, which is me in kind of my own natural habitat, so it's not really gonna help a lot when you see things like wherever the mushroom biome is hiding. My mushroom biome does not want to show itself, but when it does, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. Where is the mushroom biome? Oh, there it is. Yeah. You're gonna see stuff like that, so anyways, I figured before I start doing things, I should show you guys a little tour of the base I have going on right now. I'm not sure what you guys, or I'm not sure where I was in the last video, so I'll try to start off in this one, just kind of showing you guys around. This is my main base. I have 3 bases. Technically 4, but this is my main base. I've got all the necessities. I've got a little first aid box here. I've got bioreactors. I've got lantern fruit trees, which are very good for keeping water and food up. I've got a second bioreactor. Over here I have a water filtration machine, which makes the best water source I've been able to find in the game. I've got a bunch of boomerang if I need to cure some food for the road. I've got a bunch of these if in emergency case I need water bottles, the purified water. And I can also cure them for food for the road. Usually I don't take any cured food or water with me. This is really all I keep in my inventory just in case. Usually I just come home before I starve to death and just shove my face full of fruit. You can go up, look at my little office area and bedroom. I have a coffee machine that does nothing, but I kept it because it looks cool. Little window. You can go in here, look down upon the boomerang fishy. Go over here, my observatory, which the game mocks you for making by saying, unless you have research purposes for this, glass is not a good idea for a survival situation. To which I say, too bad, I'm doing it anyways. I don't know if I don't think I had the sea moth by this point. I have a moon pool, one moon pool with my sea moth parked in it. This is my sea moth. I feel ladders over here. I call it my big metal fishy, although it says big metal fish, but that's because there was no room for a Y. But it is my big metal fishy. And over here is my crowning achievement, which I have just made recently. That is me Cyclops. That's a submarine. You'll notice it is roughly the size of my base, and we'll soon have all the luxuries of a base. You can put stuff in there, and I've started. As I said, I just built it, so it's not really perfect in an ideal condition to be taking around. So I know sort of what we're doing at this moment in time. We're going to do 2 things. First thing, we're going to go check out this life pod signal, which I discovered earlier, to probably have nothing really important happen. And I need to start working on upgrades for the Cyclops. So there should be stuff getting done in this video. And that just gets to stay on the screen this whole time now, which is wonderful. Turn those off. Don't need the flashlights on at this moment in time. This is my Seamoth. It could do sonar. I've got this, I've got an electro update, which zaps things around me so it's safe. One of those things is close. Anyways, I'm kind of glad I have it, because they just did the new patch for the game, and when they did the new patch, they made it really hard to make. Like, if I had to make it now, I literally don't have the resources, because it's some material I've never even heard of. So, there's boxes down here. I should probably try to scavenge those. And plus, there's the middle I need anyways. So what we do is we wait to see if anything's gonna come mess with us. Not particularly. That one might. Just do a little zap in the water there. Tells them I'm not here to mess around. First aid kit, not something I want. What I want is all these metal pieces. 3 of them to be exact, because that should be all I'm allowed to carry. That thing was about to hit me. Go away. Increased radiation levels detected. That's because I'm getting close to the Aurora. But that's okay, I've got the radiation suit and stuff on me. There's a lot of metal here. Too bad I can only carry 3 pieces of it. But not that piece, apparently. I don't have my stasis rifle equipped, which means I should be careful about these things charging me. Alright, there's our metal, so let's go back to the life pod here. It's supposed to be in this general area. Supposed... Oh. I think that's it. That's probably it, isn't it? Hold on, I can probably try to jump up there. Oh, nope, there's an entrance. First aid kit. Ooh. Disinfected water, which I will just take and then drink. There's usually a PDA in these things. Guess not today, huh? Let me check my log real quick and see if this is the one I was looking for. No! The message I got a signal from is Life Pod 8. This is Life Pod 4. So there's got to be another one around here. Either that or this is just a screw up in numbers, which is possible. Keep in mind this game is still in early access. It is not complete, but I do really like it. I made a joke on Twitter, but I still think the joke rings incredibly true. If you feel you were burned by No Man's Sky, give this a try. Somewhere around here is a downed life pod, and it could just about be anywhere from the location where that thing is. I really do think it meant that one there, number 4, but... It's whether or not I trust the game did that on purpose or on accident. I really don't think the game would give me a message from 8 and then send me to 4. Especially because, like I said, these things usually have like a battle log in them to reward you for your time. Flood. Now, I'm not seeing a life pod. I see the down part of the ship, but no life pod. The only life pod I see is that one. Like I said, maybe that's what it meant. Go away. Go away. Don't make me zap you. There's no life pod down there. There's my mushroom outpost, I'll call it. That's being generous. Outpost. Or like singular room with a fabricator. This game has it's rough starting this game. You really gotta claw and fight your way for just like everything. I don't suppose it's buried, is it? Well, they won't even. Did they remove the ability to move sand? I guess they did. Yeah, I'm thinking it's that one, and they just messed up on the number. Oh well. Because I don't see any other ones in this area. Oh well, let's just go home. Yeah, it wouldn't be this far out. Try not to hit a whale on the way back. I'm more worried about the ship than the whale, trust me. We glide over it. Nope, I didn't really glide over it. Sorry, whale. It's okay. You're fine. I still want to work on upgrades to the Cyclops before I really want to drive it around. Probably won't ever really drive it around much in this video. But yeah, but as I was saying, starting off in this game is rough. Especially like the whole food and water thing where you're constantly trying to get food and water. But once you get to the point I have where you have like the fruits and the plants and all that stuff, it becomes a thing where it's not a problem anymore. And I like that. I like that where you can get to a point where you're no longer surviving, you're thriving, and you have food and water for ever, as long as you need it. So, I need one of these things. Then I need a piece of lithium to make plasteel. Then I need an oxidation crystal, which I believe I still have some in here. Magnetite. Aluminum oxidite crystal. Did I actually take it? Yes, I did. That should be what I need to upgrade my Cyclops for the first thing I need to upgrade it with. There's a lot of things in it I'm going to have to put on it. It opens up down here.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I love that voice. Over here to the fabricator. Yep. And it creates a question mark box because the game doesn't really have a thing for that yet. So we go over here to upgrades and we put in, boom, crush meter now, crushed now 900, which is more than my Seamoth has. My problem with this thing is you can see up there on the top of the screen it's got power, which is done through all these batteries you see over here. My problem is I cannot see a way to have this thing be charging itself, and I don't like the fact that it doesn't charge itself. Like even the Seamoth. The Seamoth, like I'd never really used the Seamoth until I had the moon pool for that reason. Once you have the moon pool, the sea moth will charge itself. But I don't really know how you're supposed to get this thing to charge. I'm not entirely sure there is a way. I've tried building like the normal power stuff in here, but it doesn't seem to. They won't take it. You've got the bioreactor, you've got the thermal plants, which only can be built in certain rooms this thing doesn't have. Can't build any of these in it for sure. Unless there's a different spot where it wants it to be building these, but I don't think so. That's where you could park a vehicle, like the Seamoth. I wonder if these have anything in them. Probably not. No. Didn't think so. Have a look, though. That's my thing. It doesn't really have a reliable way to get energy. There's no... Yeah, and that's what I named it, because I'm mature. I don't really have a place that I could even take this thing. Actually, I have some ideas. But this could go horribly wrong. But tell you what, we'll try it. I've never been in the crashed ship, the Aurora, which is that thing over there, because it's being guarded, we'll say. And my poor Seamoth won't survive the attack, but maybe, just maybe, it'll leave the Cyclops alone. Or more than likely it'll start charging me and I'll die horribly. See what I mean about the fruit and everything? You just shove fruit down your throat and you're fine. I'll take another one of these for my time. Like I said, food and water is just not a problem anymore. And the lantern fruit used to provide you a lot more before they nerfed it. Oh, also, you've got the power cell chargers, which is probably the only way I'm going to be able to really reasonably charge that thing around. But the problem with them is it costs energy for the battery charger to work. In a place like my base, where I've got a fully, like, I've got solar panels and bioreactors and stuff generating energy, it's fine. But if I were to put one of those on this thing, in theory, it would just be sucking the power cell energy to gain power cell energy. So, what I want to do is I want to get onto here. I want to save. Definitely want to save. Now, we want to see if that Reaper can hurt us in this thing. Ooh, where's the Aurora? I'll have to go up. I don't know where the Aurora is in relevance to my current location. As you can imagine, this thing does not turn all too well. We'll just ride along the surface here. That's the game warning you, or that's its own system's warning you, hey, there's something directly below that portion of the ship. So right now it's like don't go down. Or in some cases, don't go up. But I don't think there's anything above me, so I'm probably fine. We're heading towards the front of the Aurora because I know that's where the entrance is. Unfortunately, it's guarded by a sea monster. And we're going to have to deal with the sea monster. By deal with it, hopefully it just leaves us alone. That's the plan. Once we get closer, we'll dive. Like, let's dive now. I could do this. Don't know what the point of that is yet. Maybe it's to tell creatures to back away. Probably isn't going to work against the Reaper. Like I said, I'm hoping surely this is a size thing, because as far as I can tell, this thing doesn't have a hull rating thing, so it's like I don't think it can be damaged, you know? Alright. We've almost completely drained the first power cell. There's that life pod from earlier. Now we're gonna see a Reaper. You will be seeing a Reaper in this video. I have no idea what it's gonna do to us, so I might scream like a little girl. I usually scream like when I see a Reaper because they're not fun. Reapers are not your friend. And now the game is going to start flipping out with messages saying, don't go near this thing, it'll crash, you'll die. And which is, it's supposed to say that, but it doesn't actually happen. It's not the game, trying to tell you not to go here, it's the little automatic safety messages in your computer telling you not to go near a downed ship, even though in the game's whole progression system you're exactly supposed to go near it. I'm worried it's just gonna like try to eat us from the front of the glass, and it's gonna be like some like horror jump scare crap, and I will just scream. I know the entrance is in the front of the ship, I just don't know where in the front. Let's return ourselves here. Probably, I'm guessing, lower where the Reaper is. Let's try to go down. Not that much down. We're about to... Hold on. Yeah. This thing is hard to pilot. That's the Reaper. That's it saying, what are you doing in my swamp? Turn! Turn, damn you! That's I was gonna say, what is that? That's a sharp tooth. So this is pretty much the front of the ship. As for an entrance, I don't see one. I probably should have brought the sea moth. Probably, huh? Alright, first let's do this, and let's... Yep! There's the Reaper! That's what I wanted to see before I got out of this thing. I want to go swimming around looking for an entrance, but if that thing decides to come play, we will not survive. I think it's going to ignore us in the Cyclops, because normally if I were in a sea moth, it is very aggressive and it would be coming our way, screaming bloody vengeance. Right, so let's exit out of that. Shoo boy. I should have brought the sea moth. I should have brought the sea moth. Thud. Come on. Turn with me. really have no idea where the entrance in this thing is supposed to be. Right. Honk the horn there. Now. Shit about the sea moth. All I knew for a fact is that it was here in the front. So we're gonna have to do something risky. I'm fairly sure Mr. Reaper won't come in this close. This is when I get eaten by Mr. Reaper. Well, I managed to find an invisible wall. Quite a few of them. Worry not about the power being at 0% on this thing. I have magic shoes that charge my thing as I swim, which what this thing makes an forever way of getting charge. There's another invisible wall. Another invisible wall. We will find the entrance. And no doubt get eaten by a Reaper. I think this is the entrance, right? This should be the entrance. I think I need to go deeper. First thing I need to do is find a way to get back up. I'm not entirely sure how I got down here. Oh boy. Is this how I die? Drowning? No, not today. Good. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Let's back up. And let's start going straight down. That's not really straight. I will find a way in. Eventually. Why can't I go behind anymore? There it goes. Come on. Thank you. Maybe the front is like right here. Maybe the entrance, I mean. It's possible. Where's our little friend? He's over there. So now is probably my best chance if I want to try this way. Let's see. Oh, nope, that's just an invisible wall. Right, let's get inside the ship, like, now. Yeah, it got close enough for me to scan it. It's like, if you're gonna come out, I'm gonna eat you. I really don't know where the entrance is to this thing. All I know is it's in the front. I don't like looking things up. It's cheating. I'm fairly sure this is supposed to be the front. Humbug. This was supposed to be an interesting video, and it's turned into me being completely unable to find something. Nope. Straight up can't find it. Just looking around here, you know? I'm looking for something that resembles an entrance, like a door. Now see, this looks like the closest I've come to getting inside, and it's a frickin' invisible wall. Just looking for like a door. Something, anything. Oh, wonderful. Now I'm just phasing through solid matter. Nope. Nothing. I'm fairly sure I've explored this area. Yeah, I was just here. Right, I think this is pretty much hopeless. Alright, I gotta go back to the ship. Next time I'll bring the sea moth with me for more convenient exploring. This thing can park the sea moth, like I said, so. Alright, I'll see you guys later, and thanks for watching. Sorry, not a lot went on in this video, but I had good plans. I had good intentions. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.